Today I'm going to show you how to install the hidden sport feature on the e60 5 Series BMW. Now this is a cable I make that I'm going to be installing to show you guys how it's done. First I'm going to use this plastic trim remover. You want to stick it between here and lift it up and then pull these out. Once this is out, you want to remove this door lock and hazard button. You push down this metal clip and pop it out. And you just disconnect this. Now you want to remove the center trim piece with 2 screws. Now we want to remove this dash piece. Now it's just held on by clips, so it should just pop out. And then you want to disconnect the AC controls. Little button right here. Press down, slide this to the side, pops up. Same thing here, there's a little button here, press it down, slides out. This one you want to pinch the top one and the bottom one and kind of wiggle it out a little bit. This one's always, to me, the hardest one. It's always stuck on there. Okay, now you want to slide this off. This is the one we're going to connect it to. Same thing as the top ones. Press down right here. Let's see you get up close. Slide it over. Now this one's a little bit tricky. See, it's locked in place right here. What I found, if you have like you get your nail and this little spot right here, you push it up and slide it out. Alright, so now we're almost there. If you notice here, you see how there's like a number 6 here, and a 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You flip it over to the other side. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What we're going to do is we're going to connect these two into the 8 slot and the 10 slot. It doesn't matter which one's which, because all it does is just the button just grounds them both together in a short really quick, so it doesn't matter which cable goes where. So this one's 8. Here's the click, it's locked in place. Now I'm using BMW the pins, that the factory ones, same as the ones that are already in here. As you can see, they look the exact same. These are the only ones I recommend using, as they get locked in place. And so the next one we'll put in number 10. This one's 8, 9, 10. Alright, you can hear it click. Everything's good in place. Now we're going to put it back into the harness here. Clicks in place. Everything's good. Alright, now we're going to set it back in. Now that's good in place. The clip is locked in. Okay, now just for the installation purposes, I'm just gonna route it outside here. Eventually I'm gonna drill a hole somewhere, probably underneath the dash here, where I can activate the button, or maybe find a different button here. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna show you guys how to do it with this one that I make, so you guys can see how this cable works. And then I'm gonna go for a little test drive to see See how it works. You want to connect the buttons back. It's on there good. This one clicks in place. Everything just snaps back in. Get your screws back. Screw it in place. All right. Get your main trim piece, slide this underneath here, out through here, and kind of don't put it in yet. You want to get that button back in there. This clips in. Make sure line it up. Carefully just give it a few little taps. I'm not doing it too hard. It might sound like I am, but little gentle ones. Everything's good in place. Now let me switch over to the other side. The button here. I made it long just because I didn't know where I'm going to install it, and I figured in the meantime I'm going to show you guys and make it simple. Click it. Sport mode. Turns off sport mode. Okay, now that we got our cable installed, I thought I'd take it out for a little test run to get a little review of how it works. Okay. Press it. Sport now shows up in the cluster. Right away, you can just feel the acceleration's a little bit more responsive. There's a lot more punch to it. Let's have a good little takeoff right here at the stop sign. A lot, huge difference, a lot better. You can notice right away. And I have a 525 automatic, and you guys should know that's the takeoff on that is a little sluggish, so huge improvement. And let me do a takeoff with the sport mode turned off. Okay, it's turned off, and you can even hear in the exhaust, the takeoff's a lot different. And then the RPMs, I mean, it shifts a lot better when the sport mode is on. Now I'm gonna turn around again and turn the sport mode back on, and then I'll put the camera on the dash so you guys can get a better look at the RPMs and alright. Turn it back on, sport mode's on. RPM shifts way better now. You can tell a huge difference. They say that the steering gets a little bit more better. I'm just driving straight away, so let's see. I don't know if I can tell a big difference in the steering. Let me turn it back on. Actually, it does feel a little bit better. Wow, it does. You can tell a difference in the steering as well. Yeah, steering does seem a little bit more stiffer. A lot better. Alright. Now let me sport mode on. Let me do a takeoff. Notice the shifting's a lot better than the stock. Now I'm gonna turn it off and turn around. So now it's turned off. Let me turn around so you guys can get a better comparison at takeoff with the sport mode turned off. Okay. You can sense this is a little sluggish in it. Take off, and then when it shifts the RPMs. And let me turn it back on. Sport mode turned on. I have my car coded so you can see the miles per hour. So you can take a look at those and then see how it shifts. Huge difference. Such a difference. Well, hope you enjoyed the video. I mean, simple little button can make a huge difference. If you like the video, go ahead and like it, subscribe. I'll be posting more how-tos and different things you can do to the e60 5 Series BMW. Any questions or anything, leave them in the comments below. I'll try my best to answer it. Thanks for looking.